into our 4 points. Let's get started, and then we'll get deeper into some parts of this game. Your first 4 point, Jay.
Finally, a Saquon game. This is what's been missing. Like, we were looking forward to these last year. You know what I mean? You knew he was going to be one of them. You know, I thought we was going to get one in the Rams game. They was like, hell nah. Y'all can do whatever y'all want, but we ain't losing to the Saquon run.
Right.
Everybody else pretty much bottled him up all year long until we got to the second game against the Giants. And it was just good to see him hit the field like that. That highlight is something that we look forward to. And, you know, it just puts the offense at ease, makes the defense get hype, and it just changes the momentum of every game we play. So hopefully this will be what we expect for going on for the 11 games?
Yep.
Yeah. So, yeah.
It was 8 games, all right. But yeah. 8 games. So I thought my number 1 point is this was about pride. This was about you got your butt whooped. I know it wasn't a revenge game, but I think this is why I think Sirianni's kind of underrated. And I'm becoming a lifelong fan of his. Not yet, but this was about pride. I think he put it out there. It's like, this wasn't about revenge. This is like, you guys got your butt whipped. This is about us getting physical. And you got to show this team you are more physical than them. They out-muscled you. And that never happens to the Eagles. Never happens.
Yeah.
And I thought this was about pride and not getting out-muscled again. And I don't know if you saw Dickerson's pregame speech, but it was riveting as always. So I love the fact that they came out and it was physical from the get-go. And I love that. All right, give me your number 2 point.
My number 2 point is Jalen Hurts was better. Now, I didn't think he could get better from the perfect QB rating that he had. And like, ratings don't mean anything to me, because even though he might not have had a perfect QBR rating for this game, for me, it was a better game than the Minnesota game to me. And it was just because the running game was working. He was moving outside of the pocket. He was reading the defenses. He was doing all the things that I was used to seeing him do. And it was just like good to see. Even the scramble that he had and the slide up through the first down was like, yes, this is what we need to see. It was like he took control of the game and did what he had to do for us to get the win.
I think you're right in that point too. One of the biggest things I saw is the maturation of him saying, I was really an RPO guy, but we had to mix it up, and he's under center a lot, and he's really embraced going under center. How often can you find a quarterback who's won a Super Bowl, won the MVP of the Super Bowl, and takes a step back to go, we need to do something different, and I'm willing to be different and go under center? I think that just shows you how great this guy is about winning. So kudos to Hurts. I agree. My number 2 is the same as yours. Your first one, the run game is back. It's just nice to see. The blocking, I was watching Baldy's breakdowns. Boy, the blocking was just pinpoint perfect. I mean, Steen looked good. Toth looked good. Dickerson got 2 or 3. I think he got 3 different people on the Barkley run on that second play.
Yeah.
I think he hit 3 different people.
Yeah.
He threw one guy, got to the linebacker, and then he nipped the safety. Unbelievable stuff. So great to see that is back. Number 3 for you.
Number 3 is that the defensive line had great moments. And so it was the relentless effort of them. It wasn't like they got there right away. Like every single time, except for I think that last sack they got on Dart after the fumble that they didn't call.
Right.
That must have pissed them off, because that defensive line got there immediately. Like, get your ass down and stop cheating. You know what I'm saying? like they got to him immediately on that one.
Yeah.
All the other sacks basically came from good coverage on the back end.
Yep.
Didn't have anywhere to go, and those guys just kept battling until they got to him. But, one sack breeds another one. You know what I mean? And their confidence starts going up, and then they start putting their hands down in the dirt a little bit harder. Like, yo, let's get another one. Meet you at the quarterback. So as much as we complained, even with people out, with Uche out there and Jalix Hunt, and I don't know if these guys are good enough. They are good enough. It's just that they just got to continue to do what they got to do. And Jalen Carter is the catalyst. That 100% changed the game. If Jalen Carter played against the Giants, I think we win that game too.
Oh, that was a rough game. All right, I'll go with it. All right.
It was rough. I'm trying to tell you, man. They have to game plan for that man. You cannot line one man up against him one-on-one. If you do, your quarterback gonna get hurt.
My next 2 points are sort of in my vein of the Tank Bigsby call. But let me get to my number 3 point. Petula gets better. I mean, we're ripping him all year. You got to give the guy a little kudos. Was it perfect? No. But is this guy learning? I think he is. And maybe Sirianni's right. I got to give Sirianni a little credit because Sirianni said this guy's a bright guy. He studies hard. He works everything out. Now, you got to understand in the first 4 to 5 games, I think we agree, Jay, it's all about execution, right? This guy can draw up the best players in the world. If people aren't executing, it doesn't matter. If they're getting false starts, it doesn't matter. If they got 4th and inches and then all of a sudden Toth, like he did, gets a penalty, you're going back 5 yards. That's not your fault.
Yeah.
And that might have been a missed opportunity for points. So at the same time, I'm not totally killing him because it wasn't all his fault, but he just seemed to be uninventive. And he got very inventive with this game. I liked it. So kudos to Petullo for getting better. Not there yet, but getting better. Number 4 for you.
Eliminate the distractions. Yeah. So this whole AJ Brown stuff that everybody, the media is like harping on, and AJ sending these cryptic tweets and all this other stuff that's going on. Trade deadline is November 4th.
Yep.
So trade deadline is coming up. And my whole thing is we've been through this before. We've seen this rodeo before. We've been through this circus. The whole thing happened with Donovan McNabb and T.O. the longest. And if AJ really wants some perspective on the bullshit that he feel like he going through, talk to T.O. Talk to Donovan McNabb and ask them what they would have done different back then.
Well, I wouldn't ask T.O. because T.O.'s insane, but Donovan maybe.
T.O. will admit he should have he said, I would have shut the hell up. I would have shut the hell up and I would have did what I was supposed to do while I was in Philadelphia. He admits that his best time was in Philadelphia. He admits it. His best time was in Philadelphia.
You know what? Actually,
you think the grass is green on the other side, but once you're gone, you're gone. You know, you already had one team just basically give you away. Then you had another team embrace you, and you went all the way to the mountaintop and won the Super Bowl. And now you sit here and you complain about what really? What are you really complaining about? You want to be the man. You want to be the best person out here. Guess what? Jamar Chase, quarterback, is hurt and out. I don't hear nothing from Jamar Chase.
Right.
I don't hear nothing from Justin Jefferson. Now,
he had a quarterback with one arm.
You want to switch places? You know what I mean? Because I guarantee you Justin Jefferson will come here in a minute. Right. Whether he get 2 passes thrown to him or 1 pass thrown to him, he'll come here in a minute. It's a whole bunch of people rather be winning right now than losing.
Yeah. You know what actually that started the T.O. McNabb downfall?
Yeah.
You know the exact game?
I don't remember the exact game, but I do know that a lot of it came from, it was both sides. It wasn't just one-sided, first of all.
Right.
Donovan had a little bit of an issue with the whole love affair with
him. Sure.
I mean, Donovan was the man. I mean, you see 5 jerseys all throughout the stadium. T.O. get there, all of a sudden they start doing the T.O. chants. You start seeing the 81 jerseys everywhere. Donovan felt some type of way. T.O. started feeling that little pressure, that love or whatever. They play in that one game. He ran back to the huddle, told Donovan I was open. Donovan told him to shut the fuck up.
There it is.
That's when everything went left.
Yep, that's exactly right. That is exactly right. I read a thing where it was the Giants game.
Yeah.
The Giants game, he ran us out and up, and it was wide open, and he threw short to like Westbrook, and he's like, "Are you crazy?" Yeah. And he just kept chirping, and he was trying to get the play out, and he wouldn't stop, and he just looks at him and tells, "Dude, you got to shut up. Yeah. All right, just shut up. Let's play the game." Yeah. And T.O.'s like, "Oh, how dare you discuss that? Do you say that to me?" You know, it's like, come on, man.
Yeah, like here's the thing. It's funny. Like receivers can say, "Oh, I was wide open," but I'm like, "Yeah, man, but why don't you go back there and try to throw the ball?" Like exactly. You don't see what they see. You only turn around and see what you see, right? But I'm like, dude, you didn't see this 300-pound dude about to maul you. He had to move off the spot, and when he looked back up again, you was covered. Oh, but I was just open. Yeah, but you ain't see this 300-pound dude running at me.
Yeah, that's like, when we're hanging out and chicks come on to you, I'm like, can't they see how handsome I am? I mean, can't they see this?
Right, but it's like, receivers are quick to be, and I get it, because, you have to be somewhat upset, because the only way you can perform is for somebody to get you the ball.
Sure.
You know what I'm saying? So I get that part of it, but my whole thing is, man, do your job, man. Shut up.
Yeah, I hear you.
Real. I mean, there's so many people that would just be envious to be in that position, but you know what? The people will always find a way to screw it up, and you know what? Antonio Brown did it. Like, you know what I mean? Look at Stephon Diggs.
Stephon Diggs did it.
Look at Stephon Diggs. The dude was in Minnesota. He was the man. Where is he at? Like, he's at New England, right?
Right. And he also got busted for having that little thing on the boat and the whole thing with the drugs.
Yeah.
You don't think he'd rather be back in Buffalo winning? Of course he would.
I'm gonna tell you right now. Like AJ said, he want to get traded, and how he's gonna do what's best for the team. Dude, I hope you don't end up in no bad situation like on the Saints or something.
He could go to Cleveland and we get Myles Garrett.
He might end up on the Saints.
He might. You're going back with Kellen Moore. Good luck with you, bud.
Yeah.
Playing indoors to nobody.
Yeah.
All right, number 4 for you on the 4 points.
That was my number 4.
What was that again?
That was my number 4. Eliminate the distractions.
Oh, right. Okay, number 4 for me. Again, got to give the flowers out to the right people. The pass rush I've been harping on all season. Much better. Again, not perfect, but much better. Getting home, even if it's like, you're sitting around and then it's just hard to believe that Keely Ringo is holding down the spot, even though their receivers aren't great.
Right.
But Kelly Ringo did enough because he was still poor all season against poor receivers. So it just shows that when everybody's in unison, the defense looks tremendous.
Right.
It looked really good. All right. So there's our 4 points.